Hello everybody and welcome to mobility slash flexibility, because today is actually going to be a little bit more flexibility, a little bit more stretchy stuff. Before we get into it, the only bit of equipment you need today is a band. So a strap like this. I've got like a yoga belt that I use for my stuff. If you've got one, use one of them. You can use a resistance band, but ideally go for something solid, like something sturdy. Resistance bands tend to stretch when you use them. And you could use something like a belt, like a normal leather belt. You could use a belt like a dressing gown, a dressing robe, something like that. Works perfectly. That's all you need. And a mat if you want as well, something to lie on. Usually I don't use a mat, but I thought today, why not be comfortable? Anyway, so we're going to do a little bit of mobility around the hips, knees and ankles to begin with. Then we're going to be going through a lot of flexibility stuff really. Not a massive long one today. Just from previous projects that I've done, I know we're in training club now, but in previous projects, I found when I do mobility sessions, like 15 to 20 minutes, people don't do them. So when I can see the views of how long they are, people don't do it all the way through. And the 10-minute ones are generally more popular. If it sounds like there's loads of static, it is absolutely pouring down. So it's like on the roof of this building I'm in. Can you guys say that as well? Maybe like calming once we get into it and I show it talking. So yeah, if you do prefer longer mobility workouts, let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably going to do some shorter, like 10 to 15, even though 15 is maybe a bit long for some people. 10 to 15 minute mobility workouts in this episode of Training Club? No, this Training Club course. These next 8 weeks, basically. Someone even suggested doing 5-minute ones. I might do a couple of like bonus 5-minute stretches that is really simple, sort of like quads, glutes, hamstrings, upper body. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to shut up. To begin, guys, what I would like you to do, don't need any equipment, just set yourself up on your hands and toes. Bring yourself into this box position. I just want you to push your heels, or your bum back over the heels, and then bring it forwards again. Bum back over heels, and forwards. So we do this to get a little bit of blood flow into the quads, into the glutes. You can probably feel that pressure in the quads, just from holding yourself there. And to open up the knees and the hips a little bit. Go for one more. While you're back there, drop the knees down to the floor and just turn the toes under so you're on the flat of the foot there. Sit back onto the heels and make sure the knees are wide. And reach forward down your mat into child's pose. So we try and get the bum as low as we can. We creep the hands forwards, so you get stretched through the lats as well. So if I turn forwards up, I sit back up the heels, and the knees are slightly apart. I reach forward down my mat to get stretched through the lats, the upper back, and also the lower back. From there, I'm going to bring it forwards, extend the legs behind, bring chest to floor. I'm just going to push up through the chest. So if I turn sideways up, push up through the chest, just trying to lift the chest, work through the glutes and the lower back a little bit. Lower chest back down to the floor, sit back onto the heels, reach forward down your mat, back into child's pose. Take a couple of deep breaths there, inhale and exhale. Bring it forwards, chest comes to floor, hands on the shoulders, and push up. Nice, lower chest to floor. Bring yourself back up, this time into a box position. So set yourself up on your hands and knees, so your knees are under your hips and your wrists are under your shoulders. From there, I just want you to reach your right arm through underneath the left hand side, and back again. So you thread through, and back again. Threading all the way through, and back. Let's try and go a little lower this time. Trying to get the shoulder close to the floor. Hold it there for 5 seconds. And bring it back. Same again, dropping through. Try and get the shoulder close to the floor, even resting. Hold it there for 5 seconds. And bring it back through. I'm going to swap over sides. So this time the left arm reaches behind the right. Reach through, and back in. Reach through, Nice, go for a couple more. Nice guys, and this time reach through, a little further, let the shoulder drop towards the floor, hold it there. Hold for 5 seconds. Bring it up back to start. Take a second, and then push back through. Shoulder close to the floor. And bring back up. Nice guys, pause it there. So from now, I want you to sit down and bring your legs slightly in front. So what I'd like you to do is bring your right foot or your right knee in front of you, so you've got about 90 degrees at that knee. About 90 degrees at the knees behind you, and then turn the chest over that front knee. Now we're looking to stretch that glute, so left glute for me with the left leg in front. I'm going to lift the chest and lean forwards into it, so I get a nice stretch through that left glute. I'm just going to hold it there. So sometimes you'll find if you don't lift the chest and push out, you can arch your back and just get really low. What I'd rather do is lift the chest, push out, and then lean forwards into it, and you'll get a much deeper, better stretch through that arm, through that leg even. And then we're going to swap over sides. So we're going to bring right leg around, 90 degrees at that knee, 90 degrees at the knee behind. Turn the chest over that front knee, lift the chest, and lean forwards into it. Nice, just hold for about 5 more seconds. Thanks guys, bring it up. Swing it around, we're going to go same on the other side again, so left leg in front. 90 degrees at both knees. Can you bring that back knee a bit further back? Turn the chest forwards, lift the chest and lean forwards. Just about 5 more seconds. Nice, bring it up. One more through on the right hand side, right leg in front, left leg behind, lift the chest, lean forwards. Trying to get a little smoother flow through it now as you get a little more comfortable with the movements. Nice, just about 5 more seconds. Thanks guys. And bring it up. This time, I want to come up to standing for you. What I like to do, set yourself up with your feet just under the hips, tip forward and grab hold of the toes. Your legs don't need to be straight. Now I just want you to squat down, bring the bum back towards the heels. If you can't get all the way down, don't worry about it. And I just want you to straighten the legs and get them as straight as you can. Then squatting down again, bum back towards the heels. If you do fall over backwards, don't worry about it, because I feel like I'm close to that. Straighten the legs again. Doing like hold your balance, hold your balance, hold your balance. And let's go for a couple more, squatting down. Really open up them hips. Should be nice and open after all glute stretches we just did. Straighten up. Extend the legs as straight as you can. Squat down, one more time. And back up, straight up. Nice guys, and release that. Come back down to lying, and this time you need your band with you. You need your strap, belt, whatever you want to call it. And what I like to do is place it under your right foot. Straighten the leg and place the left leg down on the floor. Do whatever you need, wrap your hands around the band, grab a good tight hold of it. Place the band so it's just behind the ball of the foot so you can squeeze the foot towards you and then squeeze the band a little bit closer to you as well. I'm just going to hold there so you feel the stretch down the back of the hamstring, so the upper thigh around the back around here. You might feel it in the calf a little bit as well as you squeeze the foot towards you, which is absolutely fine. I'm just going to hold, Nice, and swapping over legs, so left foot goes in the band, extend the leg, straighten the left, and bring it in. She's feeling very tight. Nice guys, and one more each side. Just swapping over feet, right foot goes in the band, squeeze up towards you, hold it in. Nice, you just squeeze a little further. So you want to find that comfortably uncomfortable position. And swapping over. That comfortably uncomfortable, a little further on the squeeze. Hamstrings are feeling this, but I need it. And release that. Let's guys, you can lose your balance. That's all you need to do for today. Just get a slightly deeper in the stretch. So this time it's still a hamstring stretch, but we're working higher up on the hamstrings. So I want you to put both feet flat on the floor. Keep the left leg where it is. Reach up and just grab the back of the right hamstring. So just above the knee, or below from where your position is. So you feel the stretch gets higher up on the thigh, so just below the bum. Just hold in there. If you can, just lie your head back on the floor. Nice. Place that right ankle on your left knee. Reach through the triangle between your legs and grab the back of that left thigh and squeeze in towards you. Just so you feel a stretch now through the right glute. Similar again, try and keep the head on the floor, shoulders back. Now release that. I just want you to drop that right foot over to the left hand side, so the foot goes flat on the floor. Nice, bring it back up to centre. And then just release, grab that right knee, put it in towards your stomach, hold nice and tight in there. And then, similar to the last movement, but without that left leg lifted, drop that right knee over to the left hand side. Try and keep your shoulder blades flat on the floor. So you feel that stretch fully through the right glute, all the way up that left hand side of the upper body as well. Right into the right pec, probably, if you're anything like me anyway. Let's bring it back to centre. We'll do the same with the other side. So both feet flat on the floor. Keep the right leg there, but this time grab the left leg. Squeeze in and hold so you feel that stretch high up, just below the glute. So you bring it in a little further, tighter. Please release, place the left ankle on the right knee, reach through the triangle, grab the back of the right leg, and squeeze in towards you to get a stretch through that left glute this time. Nice. Just release the leg, dropping over to the right hand side so the left foot goes flat on the floor on the other side, keeping the shoulder blades on the floor. If you can get the left foot flat on the floor anyway. Bring back to centre. This time just grab hold of that left knee, squeeze in towards your stomach. And then dropping that left knee over to the right hand side. So you feel that stretch all the way to the left hand side of the body now. So I use my right hand just to hold that left knee down, just get more of a stretch from that left glute, all the way at the back, into the pec, slightly in the lats as well. It's the sound that should do more stretching obviously, isn't it? Nice guys, bring back centre, and rest it there. Let's come seated. First mobility workout done. Hopefully you enjoyed that. So I've got 15 minutes on my time, but I was talking before, so hopefully we're looking at about 10-12 minutes on that one. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there guys and let you enjoy your weekend. Take care, bye bye.